Hello and welcome to Narrow Path, the best business resource in between Seaford and Sorrento. My name's Andy, this is Josh. We also have Josh and Nathaniel today from Prominent Builders. They're one of the most exciting and newest building companies on the peninsula. They specifically target some pretty cool high-end stuff, right through from Sorrento all the way up to Frankston South, yeah? Actually, no, you guys go pretty far. Actually, I'll let you guys run that. What do you do?
We probably go all the way up to Sandringham. So we do high-end renovations and new homes.
Yep.
We do like a 3D model up front before the job's even done, and that gets like a takeoff of the model. It's basically built in the model, and then because everything's already accounted for, like how much Rio, concrete, screws, nails, timber, it all goes in our estimating software, and then we can provide a full transparent price to our clients. So it's kind of built from being trustworthy upfront with the client, because we found being honest and upfront with clients works better than anything else really. So
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Have you seen that a lot in your industry?
Yeah, because I feel like builders, there's a lot of persona around builders, especially since COVID, with builders going bust and stuff, that they're trying to hide things, or they're going to go bust, or they're just out there to rip you off, and obviously dodgy builders as well, especially from the TikTok inspector.
Dude, he's wild.
Yeah,
he's
crazy.
everywhere.
Yeah. So trying to show people that we're not like that isn't.
He's
like
like
you
the
can't just say, "Oh, I'm not
Tracy
like
Brewshaw of that
You've
world.
got to actually
He's like
show
fully
it.
suited up.
Yeah, I
He
know.
goes hard. He's military.
So we're just finding being honest and transparent is really helping getting our our legacy across.
That's cool.
So,
I like that.
Yeah.
Now the 3D thing, we've talked about this before. Is that rare in your space?
It's becoming more popular.
Yeah.
So we're definitely not the first builder to do this, and we won't be the last. There'll be more on the peninsula throughout the country doing this.
We've got the technology,
We've got the systems, we've got the technology to do it. We've got mentors as well, other builders. We're part of Future Builder Society, so 100 builders across Australia that kind of get together and collaborate each other's stuff, so that we're all kind of building around the same,
improving our own
improving everyone else and our own business.
What's that you just mentioned? Future Builders. I've never heard of that.
Future Builder Society, yeah. So it's basically two builders in Tasmania, and he's like he's called Taji Visuals. He does video marketing and stuff. They got together and decided they wanted to educate other builders, so that other builders had
a mentor.
More, like a mentor, and had a better chance at having a successful building company, so people don't go bust, and clients get a good result. So they have produced this program called Future Builder Society, and there's like 36 downloadable assets from their platform. So if I want a carpenter's job description, it's there. I just put my logo on it, bang, ready to go. And then showing us how they do things, and then we can use that to our
It's a lot of software tools.
mainly software, and
lots of software tools.
yeah. So it's really cool. We've only been in since April, and our business has changed dramatically as far as its systems and its efficiencies, and we've joined certain associations and stuff like that, just to show that we're trying to be different.
We're quick. We're keen. We want to get out there.
Yeah.
Have a name for ourselves.
Do you find speed is a big part of your business? You said quick.
Speed, but quality.
Yeah.
I think like those.
No,
two
I mean
things.
with customer service specifically, like
getting back to people. Yeah, feedback for sure.
Yeah.
Josh's.
So we've built a system that it's half it's automated. So
cool.
So there's no reason why you don't forget about certain clients, especially if they go through the right system. So sometimes a client will call my personal number. We've got a business number now, and I'll just say to them, hey, that's fine. I'll send you a text through a different number. Can you just fill out the application form? And it just funnels them through the same process, so that every client gets the same customer experience. So then we're trying to narrow down ways that work and ways that don't work, so that it helps perform our business, and we can provide the best possible
It's just
service to our
planning,
clients, basically.
Yeah, it's planning for like those jobs that if we get given a massive job, it's like, oh, we can quote that, no worries. Whereas if we don't have those little steps in place that are building our business, then it's just we're not gonna be able to quote it because we don't have the right tools and the right software. So we started with building our way up as quickly as we can, as best as we can. So.
And this 3D piece, does that mean you can show a 3D CAD model to customers?
Yeah, so we've got some example models. I did bring my laptop in, but it's probably too hard to set up. But I've got some example links from the company that we use that does the software. So basically, once we have plans, structural and architectural, they basically overlay them and do the model.
Oh wow, that's cool.
And it's just AutoCAD, so you can just
Yeah.
look at it on your phone, and trades can look at it. You can toggle things on and off. So
different layers. So
different
you can
layers.
go
So you
through
just want to see the Rio,
walls.
and then that obviously implements into our estimating software, so we can see how many sheets of Rio we need before we even start the job. So we can price 80% of the job before we even go to any of our trades. So we just get that all done. It's in our software. It links up to our suppliers, and we just send a PO, like a quote request to our trades and say, hey, we want you to price the concrete. Here's how much Rio. Here's how much concrete. Now I just need you to check that you're happy with your labour content, because that's probably the most variable item.
Yeah.
And then we can get a price and kind of gauge it off something as well, because a lot of the time people just don't know what things cost. So
it does a couple of things. Like, it helps the client see like a 3D visual of their house and how it's going to work. Two, it links up the engineering, the architectural, see if there's any problems that are going to emerge in the 3D model. Sometimes the you get out on site and you're building it and it just isn't like working, and you're going to solve this massive problem on site. So it tries to clear up that or any of those problems, but also helps the builder with takeoffs. Seeing
what's a takeoff?
So takeoff is just
like a quantity of
the
material. So like how much plaster.
You got to use your maths to figure out how much you need of everything, really.
So there's no square meter rates. It's all like accurate pricing.
That's great.
Which is how we can provide an honest and transparent price with our client, because we know how much it's not a guess. It's like we know how much it's going to be, because we know how many sheets of plaster is or whatever. So then we can be transparent with the client. Say, hey, this is minimal risk, and this is why. So like Nathaniel said, picking up problems before they're a problem, and then it's obviously going to cost less money. So,
do most builders do that now? Do most builders incorporate like a large tech stack into their business to make things just simpler, or is that something that you guys uniquely do?
A lot of builders are getting on the bandwagon, but obviously the old school builders probably won't.
Yeah.
I think they probably won't, because technology, especially AI now as well, it's hard to keep up. And even since we've started the business to now, like how much technology has improved the building industry is huge. Like it's crazy.
What do you reckon the biggest change has been? Has it been the 3D models or the AI or
the AI?
Yeah,
like the AI, because then obviously AI has been developed, and then they're helping other programs come out, because AI relieves your time in certain areas, like sending an email or whatever it is.
So you're using like Fixer to send. Are you saying that you're using an AI platform to send emails for you?
No, I still send emails. But I will just cross check it
with ChatGPT. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll like draft up an email, whack it in, and go, "Is this crap?"
I will say you put the speaker on, because I've got 3 screens, so I'm I've got 200 tabs open, trying to do 60,000 things at once. But so I just put the little voice thing. I'll say, hey, I'm going to write this email to so and so. Please transcribe it for me. Fill in the blanks. And then, cool. I'm not happy with that. Change this, and this, and then I'll just copy and paste it. Read over it once more time. Yeah, cool. Send it. It saves you probably about 20 minutes. Each email.
Adopting AI in your business, what would you say is the biggest advantage that you have, both from when you started and over other builders now that you've adopted the technology?
I just think efficiency really, and consistency. Like I said to you before, making sure clients feel like they're getting the same customer experience is a priority, because then you can narrow down what worked and what didn't work. And even
it's the speed of the reply and the quality of the reply.
Even down to getting leads and how those leads get converted into a job, obviously. So we could go back now and see, okay, so this lead was this, and okay, that worked, that didn't work, or where did they come from, Google, or referral, or where it was. So trying to target the right market audience as well. So we have an application. A few builders now are doing that on the peninsula, but it's basically to pre-qualify the lead before I even speak to them on the phone.
How does that work?
So I just say, if they do call me, I just say, hey, that's great. Can you please fill out this application form, and then we will get back to you. Just book in a call with me. Once you complete the application form, it'll tell you to book a call with me.
Probably worth mentioning as well, you guys have a premium product. You're not just a volume builder.
Yeah, correct.
And I definitely reckon it's worth mentioning that when you have a premium offer, those sorts of hoops are very different. Like, it's really hard to buy a Rolex. Did you know that? It's really hard to buy a Rolex. You can't just go in and buy the Rolex you want. They make you feel like it's not available, and they make it harder and harder and harder, which elevates their product and makes it more premium. So kudos to you for having that sort of process.
Yeah, it's a process. Some people, and like if someone can't spend 2 minutes filling out an application that is about their property or what they want to do, then they're not the right client for us.
No.
So we're more about finding the right clients that suit our business, not
And as much as like we love using AI, it's definitely efficient and helps us with everything. Like, we understand that it's person to person, having a relationship with the client first as well. So it's like,
we don't have a call center where they
Sophie,
pick
I
up
was in Sophie.
I would hate that.
No, I said that I had to call a trade recently and they had AI pick up, and I was like, no. Like, I don't like that.
I would hate that.
I understand.
There's a balance of like too much AI that's actually.
I think for some businesses it would be really beneficial. Like if you had a business where you have to book in for a haircut or whatever it is.
That makes
I want to book in for a haircut. Next availability.
So you think the more premium the offer, the less important it is to have the more important it is to have the customer interaction.
Correct.
Would you say that's fair?
Yeah.
So if you're buying a private jet, you want to talk to someone.
Absolutely.
Whereas if you're buying Maccas, you don't give a shit that it's AI.
No.
Yeah.
It's a fair point.
The more money you spend, the more
concierge
you want to actually trust the person.
Yep.
You go to a car yard and buy a car. You're not just going to buy it online or talk to AI and buy a car. Like, I mean, you
Some
could,
people do,
but
yeah,
you're going to go buy a car.
you're absolutely right.
And you talk to the dealer straight, like up front, in person, eye to eye, and you're like, and then
It's like buying a house.
I was going to say,
And buying out.
Exactly.
It's like Mac. It's actually funny you say that. It's like going through Macca's drive-through. When will they replace?
surely next
the
year,
window.
Macca's chicks at the checkouts.
the moody 16-year-old is dead.
Just had all nighter the night before.
Yeah. No, her job is gone, I mean.
Oh.
Yeah, that's going to be replaced by
Oh,
AI,
yeah,
surely.
for sure.
Surely that's a matter of months.
Unless they get a hologram of a
Yeah.
real estate agent, chuck it up and.
Nah, you still, look, the way I look at AI personally is I look at it currently like a thinking partner. I was actually going to ask you guys on a scale.
like a brain dump.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I use it for. So, I mean, my partner would say to me, you're not allowed to use AI for your vows, but, like, if it's a brain dump, I don't see...
The fuck would you not?
No, I've got what I want to say. I just need to deliver it, right?
Yeah,
So
I'm
you
not-
use it as a better thinking partner.
That's right.
Yeah.
I know what I want to say in my email. I know how I want it to
It's a
sound.
brain dump, yeah.
It's a
good
brain
way of
dump.
saying it.
Have you challenged yourself to start using it more thoroughly and on a more complex level?
Yes. Yeah. So, I mean, you can drop your profit and loss sheet in there and say, hey, can you project the next 3 months and how much because cash flow is the biggest thing in a business.
Yeah, as
You
we were
guys
just
know.
talking about at the pub earlier.
Yeah.
Just test what it can do.
So you just go, okay, I want to project this based off, my overheads or whatever. How much, when should I get my payment next? And it depends on your progress on the job as well. But it's really cool what you can do.
I'm actually doing a program at the moment written by ChatGPT to challenge me to be a better prompt engineer and have a better interaction pattern with ChatGPT. And this was inspired by a conversation you and I had the other day. You said to me, one thing I'm realizing is I need to dedicate myself to learning the full potential of ChatGPT. So
AI. in general.
AI. Yeah, so things like working out API and non-coding sort of things and all all this, like taking it to the next level.
Mm.
And the irony is, I asked a stupid question and then I asked ChatGPT to skill me up over a 30-day plan. It wrote me a 6-week plan and said you can't do it in 30 days. But yeah, I think that's something that, it's funny. We've gone through iterations. So basically, what would you say, in the late 1700s, people made a living by farming. Yeah, they would go out there with a hoe, well, not a hoe, but like a rake, like a till, and they would take a hoe outside and till the soil. That's what you do. And then the tractor came along, yeah, and everyone was like, we're all going to lose our jobs. And guess what? We didn't lose our jobs because the industrial revolution happened.
That's right.
Yeah. So we had an industrial revolution, and then we had a technological revolution, and now we're having an AI revolution. And this is where the trillionaires are going to be made. So we had millionaires and then billionaires, and that's where we're at now. Elon, Bezos, and they made all their money off the technological revolution. Now, I believe the trillionaires are going to come out of the AI revolution, which is why we're both committing ourselves to becoming the best prompt engineers and like using AI the best way that we can so that we can position ourselves to be trillionaires.
I mean, there's probably going to be, I dare say, you probably could upload a plan to AI and then it would quote up the job.
Yeah.
But there would be things on there that you still need.
It needs to be relative.
You need to go to the site and have a look at the land.
It needs to be
stuff. You
relative,
can't just
yeah.
base everything off a plan.
Yeah.
You need to go, where's the services, where's this, where's that.
You need the people to build it, so
Yeah.
people are going to be the ones doing it and quoting it. So.
Yeah.
The people are the most. I heard actually Sam Altman talk about it, and he was like
Who's Sam Altman?
the
For
owner
those
of
I know.
the owner of OpenAI, so
Yep.
ChatGPT. And
Do you know he
was-
earns $76,000 a year?
Yeah, he gives like everything away.
He doesn't earn any money.
He doesn't. Yeah.
And
he's
like,
like a
wild.
normal
And he's
wage.
like, I love this.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
it was
It's
awesome.
my legacy.
So humble.
That's wild, isn't
Yeah.
it? We can
That's
learn
crazy.
a lot. We can learn a lot
That's
from
actually
that.
crazy.
100%.
Think about it.
Anyway.
I cut you off.
No, so he was basically saying he wants people to be the vehicle of it. He doesn't want them to be replaced, but he wants them to vehicle it and actually be like what you said, have greater thoughts with it. Think about how your profit and loss, what are the things that we need to be doing better, or like you said, how can we, make sure that we're helping a client in the best route for their best interest versus just going at it and going, oh, we just want to write the right thing. So,
Yeah.
and that's what I reckon AI will go.
Yeah.
How far it will go? I feel like we're in the bubble, that little bubble phase where like the internet was. And I reckon over the next 2-3 years it'll start to, a lot more people will be talking about it.
Yep.
I believe.
100%. How do you guys position yourselves in the market? So the peninsula is very big. As I mentioned earlier, you've got volume builders, you've got premium builders building the big palaces down in Sorrento, some stunning stuff down there. How do you guys fit into the marketplace?
Referrals, word of mouth at the moment.
But what sort of product do you build, I mean?
Renovations, new homes, but
Yeah.
obviously high end,
Mm-hmm.
based on quality.
Yeah.
So, obviously they're not going to be cheaper than a volume builder. That's obvious. But we're probably, we're definitely not the most expensive builder out there. We're probably lower end, middle range custom home builder as far as when it goes price wise. I guess the biggest hurdle we're having is insurance. So that is the biggest
That's what I
hurdle.
wanted to talk
for
to you about that.
every
Yeah.
builder. So it's not just us; it's across the country.
Yeah.
But yeah, because you need to actually.
What does
prove-
that mean? Yeah.
You need to prove how, you basically need to do jobs to then increase your insurance,
You're capped.
but you're capped.
Yeah.
So we
Why?
had to say no to a job because we couldn't do it because insurance wouldn't let us, basically. So
So you have to get the all clear from insurance every time you take on a job.
no, it's just when you want to increase your overall. But if you get a job, say it's like 1.3 mil,
Yeah.
and your insurance capped at 1 mil, then you have to sort of increase that, and you can only increase it every 12 months.
Yeah.
But to do that increase, they'll review everything, like, how you've been performing, blah, blah, blah. But then if you don't tick a box, you don't tick a box.
Why don't you just run straight in and have a $650 million cap?
What do you mean?
So if you can review it every 12 months, what's stopping you from just putting a big roof on it so you can just fill the pipeline? I know it's a stupid question, but I'm asking it intentionally. You know what I mean?
I think primarily it's
Will they not let you have a
you've
big?
got to have
depends what
assets
fees you get.
behind you as a builder. As
So
Yeah.
you're liable.
So it's most builders have will only be limited depending on, I guess, maybe when they first start. You know, they can only do
Like
maybe 1
limited
million.
to 2 mil.
2 mil, sorry.
Typically, 2 mil overall.
Is the start.
But like call it 750 per job. So
Yeah.
like, yep, I can do 2 mil worth of work at once, but
As
the
you
job
grow,
can only
yeah.
be 750 grand, for example.
Mm.
So as you can imagine, you can do 2 jobs at 750, and then you still got a little bit more.
You got $1.5
to
million
fill
bucks.
in.
You can do a $500 grand reno. You can do a.
But you can't go do a $1
extension.
million reno.
Yeah. And as you progress over time, you have more income, you have more assets behind you. That capability grows higher, and the insurance company will be able to go from
I
1.5
feel like what
from
frustrates.
2 mil to 1.5. Whatever.
Yeah. I feel like what frustrates me is though, like, if you don't tick a box, you don't tick a box. Just like if you're getting a credit card application and you don't tick the box, you get denied. But they don't review you as a person and your business as a business. They just
It's
see
facts.
numbers. They
Yeah,
see
it's
facts.
facts.
And I understand it, but also I feel like there should be another step, another sort of way to, hey, okay, you've said no. Can we review that? And here's why.
And there's no way around it.
There's no way around
Nah.
So,
Who's the
This-
I guess the insurance companies, but who's leading that?
is there one insurance company?
it. Yeah.
Is it a monopoly?
There is one more, but they're like 25% more,
Yeah.
which means we would have to reflect that back on the clients, and we're not going to do that.
No.
So we'll just have to, prove that we can increase our insurance like everyone else, I guess, but by doing work.
So if you put out an amazing TikTok video and you
Yeah.
literally became the next Huck Tour girl of building, and
For
literally
like luxury,
people
like
people are queuing out the door. Like Drake is like, come, I want to buy a house in Sorrento now and build with you guys just because you're amazing, and I
Yeah.
want to. You'd be like,
Can't do it.
insurance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We could do commercial.
Every builder has
no
limits.
problem with commercial.
Ah,
Yeah.
It's like-
I have both commercial and domestic licenses.
Mm.
Commercial, there is no hurdles. Like,
Why?
Why is that?
What's your perception of that? Like,
I think
why have
it's-
they set it up like that?
I don't. Oh,
You
well,
don't know?
it's really so. It's the real reason is they're trying to protect homeowners, like
The
you know,
values
the
of
mum and dad that have saved, or mum and dad with their kids
I
or
was
whatever,
thinking, yeah.
have saved 10 years to get to do that reno or to do that new
Yeah.
home.
Mm.
So that's why.
And
Whereas
it's
like a
commercial is a
business,
business.
a commercial is like a business transaction. So it's kind of like they know what they're getting into.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So we could go do a $7 million job right now, or $10 million job commercial wise, no problems. So
So you just have to be patient. That's it.
patient,
Mm.
yeah, patient.
How you finding that?
Oh, like it was really gut wrenching when we had to say no to that
Yeah.
big one.
I'll bet. Can you disclose how much it was?
It was like 2 mil, so it was.
That hurt your
It was
feelings?
a lot,
Yeah.
and it was like 2 minutes from home, so it was like,
heck. Yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
stage it? No, I
couldn't stage it. I said, can you guys please give this to us as a one-off, and we'll prove it to
Yeah.
you guys that we can do it. Because my experience is high-end architectural and commercial, and I did the Sorrento Ferry Terminal upgrade. That was like 5-6 mil job working for another builder. But that's what I mean. Like they're not even looking at my history, me as a builder working for other builders.
Yeah,
They're just
looking at your business.
they're
and
just
what
looking at the
you've done
business. And
currently.
it's like, oh well, you're a risk. Yeah, okay. But can you dive deeper? Like
Yeah.
okay. But look at my history.
Mm.
So that's
Mm.
that's what I would like to say to them. Like,
Mm.
can you? But it's hard.
Mm. Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, it is what it is.
Maybe.
We moved on. We've
Mm.
got multiple renos. We're pretty busy. We're booked out basically till mid next year. So
It all
Yes.
works out in the end.
That's good.
it all works out. But at the time it was like,
Yeah.
you
I'll
know,
bet.
Mm.
I'll bet. I want to shift gears a little bit, and I want to talk sales, and then after that, I think sales and mindset. I want you to run this a little bit more as well, if that's okay. So I want to kick off by saying, how do you guys find your clients now? And how do you think you should be finding your clients?
Most of it is word of mouth. We haven't advertised yet,
Mm.
obviously just Instagram and posting.
Mm.
We haven't done meta ads or anything like that. We will be doing that to fill out the pipeline for the rest of next year soon. We might not need to.
Well, you can't build them. What a pain in the ass. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, we'll just target
Yeah.
certain amounts, like certain renos or whatever. So yeah, we have found our clients through word of mouth, just doing good work, and that could be through an architect or a designer. Could be through someone that's recently done a job with us, or just family friends or whatever.
That's cool.
Because I mean, we've been in the building industry for 10 years each, so
He built up a lot of
connections and relationships, and I think they just most of the feedback we've got is that everyone felt comfortable because they felt that they could trust us, and
and that 3D model definitely helps. Just that extra little bit.
just that extra little bit, yeah. So,
So it's purely just word of mouth.
that's right. So.
Right. So you haven't even tapped into the like socials or like,
No,
do you have an
we-
email
we
database
haven't
or
we haven't paid for ads yet.
No.
We haven't paid for.
Have you got a CRM?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything's ready to go, but we had to have.
Are there not, like, is it how many people in your CRM? You don't have to answer that if that's a bit personal.
I don't know.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I got no idea. Yeah.
do you target like any emails or any like updates on current projects that you're doing or anything like that, or not really?
Not specifically.
No.
Yeah, right.
Just like friends, dads, and social. The community.
So it might feel like I'm interrogating you right now,
Yeah.
but I actually really like the intersection of having trades and real estate in the room together. And Josh is one of the most talented salespeople in Frankston South. So I like the idea of that sort of. I mean, I can't think of a podcast where a real estate agent and a builder have better.
It's funny. So I think because half the things that I do is prospecting. Like I'd say the majority of my job is to find clients, and there's a lot of rejection in that. But I feel like it's funny the amount of people that you meet. And they're like, oh, just you do a good job. You do a good job in real estate. Don't get me wrong. You'll get talked about.
Yeah.
But how many people sell every year?
Yeah.
Very rare. It's only every 7 to 15 years, especially in Frankston South. It's 13 years. So I look at it and I'm like, it's an incredible thing that it's just word of mouth. I'm like, if you guys tapped into your database, like you've become pretty good at it lately.
Weekly.
Yeah. You send out he will send out a weekly thing.
I didn't realise how much money was sitting in my database though. So I've had 3 years. I built this database, never touched it once. Didn't call them, didn't email them, nothing. And then Mon, my wife, started sending a weekly EDM, and then for a month in a row, we made $2,000 a week in bookings just off her sending emails.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's nuts.
I can
I
remember
mean, it's a bit harder
this whole
for
time.
us. I mean,
Yeah.
you can just book a job and do it the next day. Whereas
Yes.
we have, it can be up to 24 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time someone gets plans.
But it's the same. It's the same.
It's
It's just
same as you.
keeping consistent. But it's funny.
front of mind.
It's a relationship.
Yeah, and I feel like for what you guys do as a builder, it sounds bad, but as a real estate agent, everyone's like, oh, it's a real estate agent. Oh, fuck off. Like,
Yeah.
shit off. As a builder, if you're giving me an update and you're like, hey, look at this project we're doing, take them through from A to B, and they're like,
Yeah.
Really
holy
interesting.
shit, this is a really intricate.
That's
I
a great
don't-
idea.
It's very visual.
That's a
and
great
that's
idea.
the benefit
I didn't even
of our
know that was
industry.
like a thing with the 3D. I'm like,
Yeah.
that'd be sick. Like, imagine if I got to see from a start to finish project.
Yeah.
I got to see all the little intricate little things. I'm like, that'd be a game changer.
You can't change your insurance problem. I think it could be your biggest strength, because if you build a community and you're capped, that's immediately a massive premium value offer. That's literally Rolex, Bugatti. Do you know why Bugattis are so expensive? Because you can only buy there's only 2,000 available. Sorry. When they the Ford GT. The way the Ford GT works is they build a concept, film a whole bunch of ads, and it's the same with the Ferrari special editions, the Enzo, the LaFerrari, those ones, yeah? Like the special edition Ferraris. You put your name down for a special edition Ferrari, and then they sort of go, we'll work out if we want to sell you one. You know what I mean? Because they're limited. You got a limited offer, and you guys build a premium product. Like, you just turned down a $2 million contract. I don't have $2 million. You got $2 million? No. So you got a premium value offer, and you can build out a wait list. How would you do that?
You guys seem.
Am I wrong? What do you reckon?
No,
And that's
definitely not.
psychology right there. So just because you can't take on the work doesn't mean you can't set yourself up for the next 25 years.
But it
Yeah.
sounds like you're already pretty set up in the sense that you've booked yourself out.
Yeah.
You've done the right things. Question: what gets you guys up? Like, you guys obviously, like, you can see that you're passionate. You're pretty driven. What would you say?
Yeah, what do you want to build?
What are you building?
What do we just want to build.
I
cool
don't want to
things.
build volume builds.
No. So
You
we don't want to. We don't want to build.
That's
tiny
good.
townhouses.
But we love
Yeah.
doing something different, you know, like, and especially being a carpenter by trade, and you know, in the building industry, typically every day is different because you're doing one day you're doing flooring, and next day you're doing framing, and then you know trusses, and then you're doing up the lock up. So, you know, as far as your skills go, like there's a lot of different skills, but then you can obviously upgrade that by doing architectural high end, you know, curved walls and you know things that are really cool. So yeah.
Is that your background, architecture?
Yeah, it's like high-end architectural on the peninsula. So
What's the coolest thing you've done so
Oh.
far? What's your most proudest project that you could be like, I fucking love the way that?
honestly, it wasn't domestic, it was commercial, and it was the Sorrento Ferry Terminal. It was really cool.
Yeah, you glossed over that the other day. We caught up for a coffee and you mentioned it, and I should have asked you way more questions. What did you do? Like, how did you fall ass backwards into that? How long did it go for?
Yeah, I just worked for so went from high-end architectural, did that qualified as well, and then jumped into site supervising for a commercial builder, and then was with them for a year, and then they put me on this project on the Sorrento Ferry Terminal with another site manager, and yeah, we just did that job. That builder went bust, but then Sea Road Ferries actually hired us to finish the job directly, so we had 3 months to finish and complete the job. So yeah, that's how I sort of landed it. I wouldn't have left that builder, so they went bust, so I obviously lost my job.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have left them, I was definitely very hesitant to jump on full time with our business because, you know, I was pretty comfortable where I was working. I was really happy with them, and then my next job was going to be for the Phillip Island, the Penguin Parade, and doing a 400-meter boardwalk with helicopters and stuff. And I was so excited for that because that would have been really cool. No one ever uses a helicopter to build stuff.
Yeah, that's
So,
pretty cool.
Gee, that would have been a feather in your cap.
Yeah,
Like, that would have been very different.
it would have been very
Yeah.
cool.
You tried
Did that go ahead?
It went ahead.
You never heard
It went
that?
ahead. Yeah, not.
No, that was not a penguin
Yeah,
pun.
not fun, yeah.
Penguins don't have feathers. He thinks penguins have feathers.
No, I just thought it was a
Stick
penguin.
to houses,
Yeah,
brother.
I will.
Leave the zoology to someone else.
What's your coolest thing, Daniel? You haven't really told me this.
I haven't thought about it too much. I don't know, just a chippy, mate. I don't know. I think I just enjoy hands-on carpentry, seeing it from start to finish, thinking about the detail, the intricate parts of the whole build.
Do you guys like seeing it like from start to finish? Like when you see it?
So satisfying. And then you know you're in the car with your partner and you're like, I built that house. You know, like,
That's a fucking huge flex.
it's just like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, I remember doing this.
You do that. You when you go past a hedge or something.
Yeah,
you
that's
go,
ours, that's ours. Well, I door knocked selfishly, I door knocked the whole esplanade because I wanted like most of the hedges along the esplanade. And we got like 5 or 6 of them. So I'll drive in between Mornington and Mount Martha with Mon, and I'll be like, we did that one, we did that one, we did that one. Now she goes, why don't you shut the fuck up?
So you did that?
prick.
That was amazing.
If I did that with my dad, he'd be in the passenger seat and he'd be like, let me scratch your ear from here. Have you heard that one before?
No.
It means big head.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me scratch your ear from
See, I grew up being the kid in the back seat, dad being the builder, saying, "Oh yeah, I built that house. Oh,
That's cool.
Oh yeah, we're about
What
that.
would you say?
Oh yeah, whatever, dad."
Do you do that with your boy?
He's too young.
He's
He's 2 years old.
You're ingraining him. You're
But
just
I'm
like, yeah, I built that.
I'll be doing it.
He's
gonna
the
start
future of
young.
prominent builders. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Oh.
Training him young.
We're trying to get him on socials.
Yeah.
2 boys, you got to get them, hands on for sure.
You guys are locals, yeah? Whereabouts
We're
are you?
both locals.
Yeah, I'm in Langy.
Lane?
Yeah, I'm in Frankston.
Yeah.
Alright.
Grew up in Frankston South.
Frankston's a beautiful.
Whereabouts in Frankston South? Because that's his patch.
Down Bartlett Street.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, good about it.
my whole most of my childhood, but then Patterson Lakes before that. But
Yeah.
yeah, Frankston South, catching the 782 to school every day.
What do you love about it?
About Frankston. The beach, close to the beach, the central part. Like I'm pretty close to just the beach, Bunnings, the shops.
Yeah.
It's just quick to the freeway. It's just quick to everyone's house, whatever.
We do like a rapid round of the peninsula, given it's a peninsula-based thing.
Yeah.
Where's your? And I'll ask you both. Where's your favourite coffee? Did you guys drink coffee first and foremost?
Yeah.
Yeah?
He's gonna say home.
If you say home, it can.
No, I'm not gonna say home. No. I actually really like the general store down in Langy. Like I just love it.
I've heard good things.
We
Never
walked there on
been.
a Sunday.
Well, it's
like,
owned by the same one as Summy General Store
yeah, the owner owns about 9.
and Balnarring General Store.
Yeah, they own about 9.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
It's a compliment.
honestly, it's not. They're not the best coffee, and they're not always going to be the best coffee. Like, they're just good.
You like the convenience.
You know,
it's
it's
just
just
consistent.
it's consistent. You're right. So sometimes you might get an okay coffee,
Yeah.
but like, it doesn't matter. You're not going there for the coffee. You're just going there because it's one convenient and two like, reasonably priced and
Do you like the
Good
lifestyle? Because those general stores are very surfy,
Love
sort of cool.
yeah,
Yeah.
love it. Yeah.
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 I'm with you.
And otherwise, like the one down in Blinky
Yeah.
towards Sorrento. St.
How good are the
Paul's-
hot
St.
dogs there?
St. Paul's General Store. Oh,
Do you
that's
remember?
good. Every trade goes down that way.
So you'll love
We
this.
were professional tradesmen for
So
about 2
our
weeks.
business was eating so much shit. We got labouring jobs with a landscaper for 3 weeks, and
We
we
did some welding.
steamed into that fucking Blair Gowrie General Store
That was
every
great.
day. We get 2 loaded hot dogs.
Oh,
That was
every
right.
trade.
That
Every
was
trade is
right.
There's never any car
They
parks.
Yeah.
do so well.
Yeah.
They do
Yeah.
so well. Actually, they do good.
No, but St. Paul's General Store, they do that's like 2 minutes down the road from the burger, and they do like a chicken burger. It's mad.
Oh heck.
Chicken burger.
Chicken burger?
Yeah, chicken burger. So
Is that
good.
an in-joke?
Nah, have you seen the what's his name on Instagram?
Clayton.
Clayton.
No.
Chicken burger.
No.
Look him up,
You need to look him up.
mate.
Yeah, honestly, you would love it.
Great.
Yeah.
Funny as.
We reference him all the time.
Where's your? You've never told anyone your favourite coffee?
Yeah.
God, fuck.
I was gonna say.
I was
really
gonna say,
like that.
I knew that like
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Yeah. I like it because they do the best coffee, but I know I said this on the podcast. I like the energy of the peninsula. I'm trying to build something pretty big on the peninsula,
Yeah.
and I find that common folk specifically is like Mecca.
Yeah, it's
You
a
know what I
meeting.
mean?
It's a meeting point.
It's there's an energy about common folk
Yeah.
that I don't know. I think it's probably, after speaking with Sam on the podcast as well, I think it's probably something to do with the fact that it had it's got an art background. Like it's like that's where the
It's
culture
creative.
of that's the culture of what the peninsula is now. I feel started there
Yeah.
in 2013 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Would you agree? Because you grew up in it. Like we both used to go to Gateway.
Yeah.
So we grew up in that
Yeah.
clique.
I remember.
Common folk's a big part of that, yeah?
I remember playing like Xbox, like a LAN night, like back
Yeah,
at
yeah.
Common Folk.
Big
I don't know
LAN
how.
night.
It wasn't through me. It was through some other friends and stuff.
Yeah.
Played like it was Common Folk was like all shut and closed. Where they're playing
Like
Xbox LAN and
Yeah.
having TVs and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, Common Folk definitely have their own culture. And then they used the venue for I think my sister had her what do you call it? It's not her wedding, but her reception there. So yeah, it's a cool place. Like I did some road cycling as well, and I think a lot of people stop by, pop in for a coffee on a Saturday, and keep going. But yeah, it's definitely a well-known place, especially like it's in the factory area and all that sort of stuff. So it's not really like on a main road, but people will definitely go out their way just to go to Common Folk because it's got good culture, good coffee.
That story that you had
Everything.
on the
The manure.
podcast, that was really cool with the manure. That was.
How genius.
I would
Yeah.
not-
I would
not
not
have
crack the
thought-
shit.
I'd
I would
crack
like,
the
who
shit
did it?
I would not have
Who
thought
did
to
it?
call the newspaper. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Turn the bad into good.
yeah, no, I love that. That's
That
a
is
great
genius.
attitude. And look, we have days where things happen, and but we both of us try and make sure look at the positive side. At least we picked it up now.
Yeah.
There's definitely things.
Oh, yeah, your shit days.
Oh, 100%.
Shit days make you good
But
days.
trying to like flip that,
Yeah.
I definitely try and actively try and go. Yeah, well, here's the positive in that.
Yeah.
So
I think we just treat each other like how we would want to be treated mainly, and like communication is key as well. Like if you're not communicating together as much as possible, like
we call each other like
it's
20 times a day.
business business marriage.
I was gonna say, do you guys pep each other up? Like when one's down, do you just come in and you just like, alright,
Yeah,
we need to get
I'll generally say, hey Nathan, I'm no good today. Like,
Yeah.
or you'd be like, you're right, mate. I'm like, no.
Yeah, we definitely help each other out. So that's definitely a positive thing you want in a business partner. But yeah, it's just keeping that communication as much as possible so that he knows what's going on sort of in the office, or if he needs to speak to a client and I'm on site with a problem, it's like, hey, like you gotta make this work
It's
together.
definitely great to bounce ideas off each other.
Definitely.
Because I mean, a lot of builders do it on their own.
Yeah.
A lot of builders
Respect
are
to
just,
them. Yeah.
just I don't know how they do it.
Yeah.
Like honestly, I wouldn't say.
Yeah.
Honestly.
And there's this big thing, like you spend so long trying to get your license, and then you're a builder, and then you got no one else to sort of
And which is
work
why
off.
future builder
Exactly.
is really cool.
Yeah.
So I'd recommend to any new builder that is.
Yeah.
But it's an exclusive group of.
There's a
100
price
members,
involved,
so
but it's
yeah,
it's
not
a
like-
team thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So because you're right. Got the builder's license, and we're like, cool. Like,
What now? You know, how do I
we know what to do. But
exactly? How do I grow our business?
Yeah.
Or whatever.
And it's pretty good, I guess you're around people who have probably been there, done that,
Yeah.
and they're a little bit maybe even ahead, and you can look up to them for a bit of mentorship.
Definitely.
we had some really. We still
Yeah.
have some really awesome mentors.
Definitely
So,
got some great mentors.
Yeah, like
for
you know,
sure.
our bosses and
Yeah.
other guys throughout the time we've been
Definitely,
in the
yeah.
trade. So yeah,
Do you guys do any sports? Play any sports?
I never played sport, but
You said surfing. Surfing's a sport.
surfing, snowboarding.
Oh, that's a sport.
That's a solo sport though. Like I never played.
That's
any team.
recreation.
But that's
Recreation.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
asking are you part of, you're asking are you part of a footy club.
Not necessarily.
Sorry, I should've-
no.
should've
More
replied.
like just driven, like
Yeah, okay.
competitively driven.
Mm.
'Cause
Yeah.
it seems like it's like a little bit of not a game, but it's like
Oh, video
We're
game.
definitely
I'm very
both
competitive with a
Yeah,
video game. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
but as far as I played sport in school.
Yeah.
On the inter-school teams and stuff, but never played other than that.
Probably.
But then you played footy and stuff. So.
Yeah. Grew up playing like basketball, soccer, and then soccer to footy, playing basketball and
We're
footy
the
mainly.
Gateway League.
The Gateway League, yeah,
Basketball,
was,
yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, just growing up playing, just honestly every sport, love it.
Yeah.
Just just like to
Mm.
table tennis, whatever, running, footy, basketball. Yeah, I don't know, just love it all. Get competitive.
Yeah.
I don't care if I lose. I just want a good competitive match
Just
or
wanna play.
whatever.
yeah.
So yeah, love it.
Oh, that's good. I didn't get your favourite coffee. I want to know your favourite coffee.
Like live near Foot Street in Frankston. So they have
Down the
down the
street,
street.
they're good.
Street.
Yeah, yeah.
There's a lot of paramedics that come in there.
Mate,
and,
they flood in every time. I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, someone died here? I'm like, no,
Yeah.
no, it's just
Yeah.
Just the coffee.
just coffee.
Yeah.
Around the corner from the biggest hospital in
That's-
the area.
that's right.
How much they spend on that?
1.1 bill.
Yeah.
Heck.
Lend lease.
At least they've got a kids ward now, so they don't have to sit in with
That's
the
a lot of money to spend.
people shooting up. That's probably not a bad thing for Frankston.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, favourite
What
pizza.
about yours, Josh?
Yeah, nobody ever asks you.
Yeah.
The hard thing is I probably
Where you-
can't answer.
No. Flourish.
Are you
it's
local on the peninsula?
Yeah.
yeah, Mount Eliza. So,
yeah.
but I never go into the village.
Flourish. Yeah, Flourish is good.
Flourish is
Yeah.
good, and I really like common folk. I get a weird
Yeah.
dirty chai with almond milk. It's a weird
Yeah.
bloody order.
Yeah.
Some people can put
Must
like
be a gay thing.
fucking, all right. Coming from the long black man over here.
Long black is not gay. Come on.
I used to in my Sorrento ferry days as a site supervisor. I definitely rubbed
That must have been ages ago.
the site manager I was with. He rubbed off on me a bit.
I'll
And-
bet he did.
And he used to always order like an almond latte with like 3/4 full or something like that. So like I would order like my drink 3/4 full, and like my partner was like, "You're the biggest wanker doing that." Like, and I was like, "I just don't like too much milk." Like,
One of my best mates, he literally, I would walk in and go, "Oh, dirty chai with almond milk." Now, Corey, he literally does it all the time. He's a
Right.
chippy and he'll go in every time. Just go,
I-
dirty chai, almond milk, beautiful, give it to me.
I usually
And I'm
get
like,
I usually get the 2 sugars, but I'm trying to replace it with like honey. honey is the best.
It's a good move.
It's too
It's
sweet,
really
man.
good for
Nah,
you.
I'm a
It's
sweet
really
tooth,
good
massive
for you.
sweet tooth, but
So wait, what's your coffee order?
it's usually just like a cappuccino or
Yeah,
something, you know,
yeah.
cap with a sugar or two maybe.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm trying to get on the long blacks.
But-
They're good for
Oh,
the
I
health.
went to
but-
Greece a couple of years ago, and their coffee's really bad.
What,
by the way,
espresso?
if you haven't been to Greece, but
No,
so just
really?
espresso shot.
Yeah.
Well,
Two of them,
they
you
don't
go.
have milk over there, don't they?
No, you
Yeah,
just espresso
it's just-
bang shot it.
Mm.
So that's what you do. You just have espresso.
I was doing that for a while.
Yeah.
In the
Yeah.
morning at like I
I
can't be
do
bothered.
that in the morning.
I can't be like I have like a pod coffee machine. Sorry, it's a pod coffee machine, but it's an espresso. It's reasonably good, and yeah, I just can't be bothered getting the milk out of the fridge, so I just get a shot and just do a black coffee and just hop in the
Alright,
car
cool.
and
Good
go.
to go.
Good to go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
People are definitely
I do that all the time.
People
So
are,
I'm hearing
Yeah.
short blacks,
Yeah.
not long blacks.
I don't know.
Not a
What
long black.
Wait.
Not a long black.
What are you drinking water? Like, what are we drinking the warm water for?
So I used to run double espressos, and the problem is, you and me'd catch up for a coffee. For example, we've never done this, but I'd get a double espresso, and you'd have a latte, and I'd go bang, and I'd sit there and watch you drink your coffee. So I started drinking long blacks so they'd last
Right,
longer.
right.
I actually hated them for ages, but they would last longer.
Yeah. Right.
And now I like it.
Huh?
Yeah.
I've acquired the taste,
Yeah. It's an acquired
but
taste.
I love double espresso. That's my thing, really. I haven't had one in years, but now that, but it's only because I'm on cruise control.
Thought
Walk
you'd
in,
pour
long
some,
black.
you know, I don't
Good
know,
stuff.
some good stuff in there.
What? Vodka.
No.
Well, you looked at
I've
me and
never,
said,
no, I've
stuff.
met people
Five
who
of
used to do that. No, literally
Five
people. I
of
remember meeting an owner up when I was doing core. We went out, this old Italian man literally pours himself a shot, coffee. I'm like, oh yeah, he's like, do you want a shot? And I'm like, yeah, like a shot of coffee. And he's like, no, alcohol in the coffee. I'm like,
Oh wow.
where I guess I'm being asked. I
Irish-
guess you've got to
Irish
say.
coffee. You say yes, yeah.
You say
absolutely.
yes.
What are
You'd
you
be
gonna
rude
match
to
it?
say no.
Are you gonna
Exactly.
match
So I was
it
like,
or-
and he's an older, like very stubborn, like, oh, we have shots.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
yeah, I guess
What was
so.
it like 9:30 in the morning?
It was like rocket fuel. Think about it like that. It was just, I was like, find the toilet. Just find the
Oh,
toilet.
dude.
Just, no.
Don't even.
Not a chance.
I'll
Not
tell you
a
what's
chance.
really cool back on that, like when you're talking about clients before, like we had really cool clients. We have really cool clients. But a lot of the time, because we're building a relationship with them from the start, we have a drink with them like almost most of the time. Like
Mm.
Breaking bread is huge.
it's really cool. And then you're just talking about personal stuff and whatever, and we really enjoy that. You know, sometimes
Yeah.
we're probably a bit late drinking with them, but like yeah.
Yeah, you might want to say that your missus is it's all business.
It's
Yeah.
all
It's all
business,
for
yeah.
business. It's,
Yeah.
it's all never pleasure.
No, but it is.
It is.
Because
though.
you actually shift the energy in the room. If you sit there and go, no, just have a cup of water, and they're having a
Yeah.
beer, they'll feel like they're shamed.
Well, and these clients aren't like we found, especially last year, those clients were you know very successful with themselves, and you know probably in their I don't know 40s, 50s.
Yeah.
So bit of an age gap, but it didn't matter.
Yeah.
Like just hanging out, having a good time. They're obviously very happy with what we do. So yeah, I don't know.
Do
We
you
just
feel like
really
you're-
enjoy that. That fills my cup up. That really does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Me too. I love that shit. It's the best. Anytime a client says, do you want a beer? I'll go, yep.
Yeah.
I'll cancel the next appointment. I'll be like, no worries.
You're
Yeah.
actually really
Stay
good
half
at.
hour.
You're really good at that.
I think people want to give as well, and if you
Yeah.
like say, oh nah, like it's sort of cutting that off for them. And
Yep,
like if you just
absolutely.
accept the gift, it's like it actually makes them feel more like
Comfortable.
comfortable. Yeah.
I offer people coffees because I remember when we did Gravitas that you were like, hey, because we would drive like an hour and a half out
Yeah.
country way.
Yeah.
Half the time we would stop and get a coffee, but we
Great
were like,
big
oh, we'll
coffee.
just stop in the local cafe and get the coffee
I think
and
it's good to
offer them a
experience.
coffee. And
Yeah.
it's like, they will either know it or they'll be like, oh, that's the place you don't go to. And it was like, well, it was still a good talking point. And you build rapport off it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good first impression.
Correct.
Yeah, definitely.
It's giving.
I always offer the first appointment in the morning a coffee. I always say, and if it's always Peninsula, so I always say like, I'm going to Common Folk, can I pick you up a coffee? And they'll either say like, oh, I love that place, or like, I've never heard of that, and then I'll say, like, definitely best coffee on the Peninsula. What's your order? I'll just get it for you. And then like straight away, you've already like you're helping. You know what I mean? Like you show that you are in the culture of where they live. You show that you care about them, and you shift the energy. You've brought them a gift straight away. You're like giving. I when we were doing Gravitas, you were very energy focused, and you would talk about energy, and I'd be like, "You're a fucking nutcase. That's
I
silly.
remember.
That's fiction." Now I genuinely believe that small things like that will shift the energy in a room, and it's unquantifiable. Like you can do things like the fact that we're all having a drink here. Would you agree that this podcast would be a little bit more awkward if we were just sitting here like no drinks?
Absolutely.
Or like if you were all
It's
drinking,
always awkward, but
if you were all drinking and I was sitting here like
Oh,
this,
okay.
wouldn't you feel like you're being interrogated?
yeah.
We've shifted the energy in the room. We've exposed a vulnerability. I'm now mildly inebriated. I've had a drink. So I'm communicating to you. I'm comfortable with you. I don't feel like you're going to physically... That's what I think it is anyway. And I think when you digest as well, like when you eat food with someone, that's vulnerability. Because you're not you're not playing eyes up footy. You're like, eat. And I think that's why breaking bread or having a drink with someone shifts the energy in the room.
Well, we had
Do you agree, or do you think that's
no,
horseshit?
we had known Cliff Road just when it's sold, which is big congratulations to John and Michelle. Anyway, the guy was always there after the inspection, and he'd have his homebrew. And I've been to a fair few homebrews, and I don't know if you've had a lot of beer that's homebrewed. It's not that great.
Yeah.
This guy makes the best homebrew, and I honestly, like on the days, like we would get there, and then we'd do the inspection. It was always the last one.
Yeah.
And then we would sit with him and have a beer. And we'd just talk about life, no different. I reckon 2 Wednesdays ago, Wednesday night, he was like, "Do you want a beer?" And I was like, "I'm not going to say no, let's have..." Ended up having 3. Sitting there like 8 o'clock at night, and I'm like, probably
Should get
get back home. But
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
important. It is important.
Yeah.
And it's, like what you said, it's building relationships. It's no different to what we're doing right now.
Exactly.
It's just, yeah, I think that's part of
I
business.
think it comes and goes. Like, I wouldn't say like I drink beer like, you know, even weekly, but it's like when it comes, it's like, oh, it's great to like chill, have, you know, wind down, get your mind, you know, off
It is
lots,
good,
lots
yeah.
of stress. Like
Yeah.
you constantly, like we're constantly thinking about work, like
I was gonna
24/7 as
yeah.
as business owners and so many of the people that just want to have a relax after work, whatever. Like it doesn't happen every week or whatever. But
How do you guys switch
it's
off?
good.
How do you guys? That's actually really, because I was literally just thinking
Yeah.
that, and I find it incredibly hard.
Well,
I can't.
I have ADHD, so I never switch off. So trying to, for me, it's just like doing something I like. So it's like, end of the day, cool. All right, now I'm going to do something for an
What do you
hour.
like?
I don't know, watching a movie or a show or something, or playing a game on my phone or something like that. Just to like, all right, switch off. But then
Maybe
sometimes,
I have, because I seriously I can't
I
stop.
reckon
I have to do
everyone's
something. I'm like,
yeah. No, I think most people have ADHD
Yeah.
for sure. But it definitely has its pros and cons.
yeah.
I mean, you go, oh, that's right, I could do this now. Otherwise, what about you? How you? I feel like you just switch off.
I don't know. I do.
I don't know.
Maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, I think if I've got energy, I'll get out, do something at home. I don't know. It's just like it's all about time. It's like if you don't do it now, it's not going to happen. So, but
That's
I don't
a
know, probably
good
just
attitude to have.
definitely family. Like it has to be family. Like spending time with the little one, the wife, as much as you can. Like,
Yeah, 100%.
because you've got to have that foundation with them, and if you don't do it, if you don't spend the time with them where you can, you don't want to regret it later. Like I think you want to see, if you've got children, you want to spend time with them growing up. If they're my son's 2.5, and we've got another one due at the end of the year as well. So yeah, family's growing,
Congratulations.
but it's thank you very much. And,
Nice work.
Yeah, look.
So I keep telling this joke. I met a guy today. He's like, "I've got 5 kids," and I was like, "Nice work." And he didn't get it. I was like, "How do you not understand what I mean?" Yeah, he's a good builder.
Oh, that's too
But yeah, building the company.
Yeah,
That's what
exactly.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
A succession plan. That's right.
That's
Honestly, though, if you're building a legacy, what the fuck's the point if when you're
Yeah.
75 years old, you don't look down the table and go,
it. Yeah,
"These
exactly.
are my beautiful children.
Exactly.
Look at their partners, and they all made 1 to 4 children, and like, look at what we've done. Holy crap! All the stress was worth it."
Yeah.
I know these people who make us like a significant chunk of money and they have no kids and they don't get married, and
Mm.
all power to you.
Yeah.
I'm not poo-pooing that at
No,
all.
no.
But in my head, I'm like, don't you just feel like
Yeah.
you didn't? Yeah.
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 Yeah. it's
Yeah.
okay.
I mean, there's a
Yeah.
component of this that's audio, and I've just done a visual. You didn't create, and you didn't pass on a legacy, I suppose. But that's my personal thing. And if you don't want to have kids, don't
Yeah.
have kids.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
There's always repercussions of
And I'm not
decisions.
poo-pooing you for not having kids.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get old and look back and go, I've got beautiful kids and
You wanna get old.
grandchildren. Don't want to get old, but I want to have family to spend it with.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of time, what's success look like in 5 years for you guys? Where are you hoping the business will be?
Oh, we would like to do our own spec homes or something.
Yeah.
So, still do stuff for clients, but we just want to focus on our own sort of jobs and builds and stuff like that. That would be really cool. Just so then we can just, because obviously the client makes a lot of the decisions and stuff, and we can have input, but at the end of the day it's their decision. But we would love to do something ourselves and be like, cool, we've got all these ideas from our experience, now we want to actually put that out and do it.
That's cool.
That would be really cool for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So build like your own little compound.
Yeah.
Then just get someone to sell it.
Yeah, no, that's I really like that's a cool plan. I
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. No, definitely doing our own thing would be awesome. Like doing custom jobs and funding it ourselves, and we do enjoy and we love working for a client, making them happy and everything as well. But yeah, I don't know.
Salary satisfaction.
I think goals is I think satisfaction is probably a better word, but seeing I think if you're in 5 years time, you're our business is great. I think it's good to look back as well and just go this is where we've come from, this is what we have done in 5 years, and go if we can do this, then what's the next 5 years going to look like? And I think building teaching the team, trying to help them with their carpentry or whatever it might be, management skills, on site or in the office. I think building into people, I think that really makes a difference as well. Because it's 4 years of an apprenticeship, or anyone who works for us, whether it be in the office or even just on site. I think there's a lot of time that they have with us every day, and it's
we're their almost second biggest influence. Obviously, it's their family, one, but then two, who they spend a lot of time with other than their friends, us. So I guess we are role models. We can't slap ourselves in the face and go, oh well, we're actually we're the boss, or we're in charge, and people look up to us. But it's really cool to do, our apprentices just turned second year, and their progress in the last 12 months is really cool.
Yeah.
Just seeing that, and
it's sometimes a bit hard going from working for me and then working for Josh, and then sometimes we throw them in all sorts of situations, but it's they've got to deal with what comes to them. It's going to build them to be stronger workers outside of their apprenticeship. So definitely give them as many challenges as they can handle as possible. So.
Like what you said, you're learning earlier.
Yeah.
You guys are learning.
Yeah.
They're learning too, but as long as you're learning together and you're growing together.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they said. They're just we love working for you guys because we're obviously we're apprentices and we're learning how to be carpenters, but you guys are just starting a business, and you sort of.
If it was easy for them, it wouldn't be we want them to be quality workers as much as possible.
I want them to be better.
If they're not challenged,
I like that.
if they're not challenged,
honestly,
if I'm not challenged,
I want
if
them
he's
to
not
be better
challenged,
than us. That is how. That's what I've
that's
said.
the goal.
I want you guys to be better. So be better. This is the path, and we're not teaching you to be carpenters.
As long as they care, that's the main thing.
Your apprenticeship isn't just carpentry. It's how to be a builder.
Yeah.
So, and that it comes with sometimes that's doing some lawns or something.
Apparently, being in real estate, mowing is now mowing lawns.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's great, but that's,
The team were booked and we did the free mow.
but it's good.
That's
I
awesome.
actually think we should do it more often.
Yeah, I think we probably will. I don't know, it's good.
I
How did that
actually
go?
felt good about
Yeah,
it.
it's good. Yeah. It's a very long mow.
Yeah.
We've got another 2.
Big property.
No.
No, we
took
just
way longer than what industry standard
so.
is.
You got to run.
Well,
Mate, I know. I was like, shit.
so pretty much we rocked up to this
Yeah.
free mow. I haven't done it in 5-6 months, and he's never done it. And we were on that site 55 minutes.
He told me if he had it his way, for the viewers out there, that he would have sent his boys back.
Like whippersnapper and then mow as well.
If I had done it,
Just
I was like,
Just
no,
like-
I'm like, I didn't think it was that hard, but
townhouse.
it was pretty damn good.
Townhouse. And it took us an hour.
Yeah.
The boys should have been in and out of there in 10 minutes. Like literally, I would have given them 10 minutes to do it.
To be fair,
Get there,
we'll
bring
set
the
up the
mower
camera.
off, just go. But I would have said 3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you could do like what? You do like 15, 20 mows a day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Our
I used to
KPI,
work for Jim's Mowing back in the day.
Yep.
When I was like 15.
our KPI for 3 of them is $1,800 a day.
Yeah.
So run.
Yeah.
Run is the
Yeah.
tip.
Oh,
That mow, that would have been an $85 mow.
we would do 15 lawns and be done by 11 o'clock. And it's like, cool, that's my day done.
We fucked around for so long. Literally, number 1, we took too long, and number 2, like the quality was fine, like it was great, but like I hold my guys to a higher standard than that, and I looked at it and I was like, oh geez, I am like out of practice.
We need to
I
get.
get
We
like
need to get to a better level.
dead straight edges, and because I haven't done it in 6 months, they were still better than everyone else, but I'm like, I hold my boys to a higher standard than that.
Yeah, no, we're up those. Do you guys have any questions for us?
There will be questions, just let us think.
Yeah.
We think more other things.
Have you got any closing remarks? Is a better question, I reckon.
Yeah, I might run.
I don't know, what's
Are you gonna pee?
Yeah, one sec.
Okay, we'll just wait.
We talk
I
shit
had a
about it.
question.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did ya? No, okay.
I don't. Oh, I was gonna say we'll talk shit about him.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
I was gonna say what's something funny I don't know about.
Yeah. Do you reckon he's in the closet?
Definitely not.
He's so is it. He's so is it.
No, he's a good dude.
I said that like I propositioned him or something like that. I didn't proposition him.
Yeah, you're good, mate.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. How do you guys meet?
Oh, we met through Gateway.
Yep.
Back at youth times.
Yeah.
But we didn't really know each other very well. Like we knew of each other.
I'm a year older, and I don't know. We just
And then
we knew of each other. I guess we both started our apprenticeships at the same time. I
Mm.
think that's probably
yeah,
the
and then
main one. I would say. We
Yeah,
got
and
to
then-
know each other properly through that.
his boss and our boss did work for each other. So like,
They know each other as
So
well.
yeah, they know each other. And then you came and worked for us on a job and
Yeah.
met.
My
Met
boss
each
would
other.
go away on holiday to Bali also, and then
Yeah.
you know I'd spend a week or two with their crew.
And then I was like, hey, do you want to go do your Cert 4 with me after work for like 12 months in Mornington?
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, okay. So then we did that together
we
every
we
Wednesday
both
night.
were driven to want to get our builder's license.
Yeah, so we both, and then a couple of years later, we both qualified, doing our own thing. He went
Yeah.
subbing, I was working for other builders.
Yeah.
And I called him like, oh, let's go get our builder's license.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
so yeah, we went to the course together and applied together, and then
Yeah.
I got my license, and I was like, do you want to start a business, mate? And he's like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I kind of do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, let me think about it, and then went home, had to think about it, and yeah, just
Yeah, and then we're literally at the where was it? The Grand.
we're at the Grand. We're
The
trying
Grand
to
in
think of a
Frankston, and-
business name.
Watch it, and the speed camera just dropped. They got there.
Yeah.
That's not the speed camera. The speed limit dropped to 40, and the camera was just flashing like all the time. I'll never forget that. We had this Palmer. We were probably there
It
for
must
3
have
or 4
dropped from
hours.
like 50 or from 60.
It was
or
like
something,
60 and dropped to 40, and then
back to 40.
everyone was just going through.
And it was like the
Flash,
first
flash,
couple of
flash.
days, yeah, and just like every single car went.
And then we're just trying to think of names, or like for the business, and we're like, oh, you know, maybe this, and
yeah,
we'll
some
come up
of
with some stupid names
yeah.
like, you know,
or the good ones were taken.
Chippy
online.
Bros, or like, you know, I don't know.
Good thing you didn't call it that.
Yeah,
And then
definitely
we saw that Prominent was available, and we're like, yeah, what
I
about
think-
that?
not. I think yeah, I think my wife suggested it, like a couple of suggestions, and then we just sort of said, what about prominent builders? Because I think we wanted builders.
we wanted to stand out.
We wanted builders in the name, like of the
Does
company.
what it says on the tin.
Yeah,
sort of.
exactly.
Yeah.
Where, you know, and
Mm.
yeah, I think yeah, I don't know what I was gonna say.
It works. We did that. We named our business a stupid name. Gravitas Projects. Doesn't say anything about what we did. 'Cause
Yeah.
we were not developers.
Yeah,
We were sales agents.
yeah.
It's a shit name. Yeah, and
It's a
people
horrible
couldn't pronounce it. They'd be like Gravitas. They'd be like, I've never heard of that word. It's like gravitas is a word, like in the English language.
Yeah.
So you've obviously both got backgrounds in real estate, and now you're doing smart yards, and you're still doing real estate. Are you working for yourself?
Working with Dad.
Working with Dad.
Yeah. So we're family business.
Yeah.
Team of 4. Yeah.
Would you want to take that on, or do you want to start your own thing?
Work in family business.
Yeah.
No, I'll stay in it. I think
Yeah.
we'll build that into a
Yeah.
like what you guys said, a bit of a legacy.
Yeah.
Like got the younger brother who
Yeah.
will probably come through.
That's cool.
And I think it's, I don't know, I want to see it grow more. Like we want to, there's things and assets we want to acquire inside the business, rent roll, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
To be able to support the sales front and just be able to build onto the marketing of the business. It's just,
Yeah.
So but I think it's time in the game. Like that's
Yeah.
no different when you're building a brand.
Yeah.
It's the amount of trust, the amount of boards they see out, the amount of times they see you.
Yeah.
It's just time. So
And you guys met through real estate, you said?
We did.
Now you're doing a podcast together.
We'll do a lot of shit together,
That's a
I
bit,
think.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
we'll
will,
do a
yeah.
lot of shit together. Yeah.
we got the
We'll use this as a base
Yeah.
to do lots of other things. Yeah, we've got a bit of a plan for the
That's great.
podcast and the whole business.
ChatGPT helped.
So you're good mates, and you're mainly trying to grow this podcast to a next level sort of thing.
Do you know what it actually is? We call each other 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day.
Yeah.
Absolutely, because he'll be going from appointment to appointment.
Yeah.
I'll be going from appointment to appointment,
Mm.
and we'll call each other. We were finding ourselves calling each other and talking mindset, sales, all this sort of shit. We went, why don't you just film it? So we started filming it.
And then we realised no one, like on the peninsula, is
Yeah.
actually talking about business. And we're like,
Yeah.
you know what? Like, it's a small community. We talked about that. It's actually a really good community, and I don't know, there's a lot of money getting poured into it at the moment. There's a big limelight. We're getting a lot of Sydney investors. I'm noticing in real estate, just selling houses, getting all this interstate influence come back.
Yeah.
It's like, maybe it's a good time to talk about it again.
That's a good point, actually. I had a client contact us from Google, and they were buying in Frankston. They were from Sydney.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That you say that.
Yeah, well, I think everyone in COVID took their money out of Vic and then the land tax and all that stuff, and then all of a sudden, it's kind of been like the black sheep. It was like, oh, it's not, it's a bit cheaper.
Speculative investors.
It's
are
now
back.
coming back, and Frankston. If you look at Frankston on a map, you're like, this is prime time. Like, if you're trying to buy an hour out in Sydney, you're in Cronulla, you're spending over $1 million. So you're getting good land. You're in a good pocket. They've got a growth plan for Frankston. And it's like,
It's literally paradise.
Yeah.
I just,
see it
I,
going down.
yeah.
You love where you live.
I love
where
I love
live
Laney.
too.
It's
and
still part of
Laney's
Frankston.
no
Yeah.
different though.
Still part of
Laney's
Frankston.
invested. Yeah.
But like, it's just such a community area, and it's really cool. Like, I've made friends with some other like similar aged couples, and we live 2 minutes from each other. And I was like, wow, like it's just, I don't know, it's really cool. It's a really nice community, and we catch up and walk
I must
dogs.
admit, my street, it is great.
Is it?
But it's sometimes the area is a little bit. You just the
Right.
people.
Dicey.
The people are. You have some wanderers going
You've
around.
told me some stories.
Middle of the night sort of things, and
Like,
it's a bit weird.
You get
sometimes. You get it everywhere, but
Jax, you know.
maybe a little bit.
That's
Maybe a
the
little bit more in Frankston.
FCG, Frankston City Grunge.
no, we have
What's it
this
called?
subby
Frankston?
that works for us sometimes, and he went to Nathaniel's house early in the morning, and he is like, there's this kid on the bike that just like stops his bike, and then just goes like this,
Yeah, dead in the
and just
eye.
like dead in the eye.
Dead in
and
the
Jax
eye.
is like,
But he had a mask on.
yeah, he had a mask on, and he was like,
I think
and he's like,
I think it was Halloween.
and he's like,
it must have been
Nathaniel,
Halloween.
come and have a look. And then, by then the kid was gone, but he was like
It was like a ghost.
this, staring at, like,
What a weapon.
He tells the story.
it was so much better than me.
Yeah, he's a funny fella.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that's good.
But yeah, definitely some odd cats in my area. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
Have you guys got any closing remarks?
What's
Anything
your
we
biggest takeaway from learning about prominent?
Oh, wow.
That's a
good
really
question.
good. I didn't know.
The tech.
I didn't know the tech side
Yeah.
was so big, and I guess it makes a lot of sense now because you're more data driven so that you can provide a high level of trust to people. It's no different in real estate. We look at our data, we believe in strategy, and it's going off numbers. There's trigger points, and it's no different, and that builds trust. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Like, I have a lot of mates in the trade, and
They're not doing
know
that.
No, they're not doing that. So I did not.
Yeah.
Did not.
No, I'm exactly the same for the tech. 100% the tech. Yeah. I love what you guys are doing because not only do you have a vision for where you want your product to go, you're actually paving the way with not only the tech but also the sales process and the brand as well. And that's why I specifically wanted to have you guys on the podcast, not just because I know you, but because I have faith in what you're doing, and I'm excited to watch it happen over the next 5 to 10 years. I genuinely believe you'll be a force on the peninsula.
Andy,
Same goes to you guys too.
Andy said you guys would be the biggest in
Nah.
he reckons 5 years.
I said this to you today.
Yeah,
I-
no.
and
And
you-
look,
you
to be
obviously-
fair, what
That's a
he's
very
talking,
good
no,
encouragement.
with your
We appreciate
unity as a team, you
Yeah.
can see it, and you seem like you have just good culture, good people, good values. I think that's not hard to find, but I guess that's why business owners like you guys are actually around. So
You guys are
it's good to
winners.
see. Yeah.
Thank
You guys are
very
winners. I
much.
can
Thank
smell
you.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So-
And on that, yeah.
Same
you
for
go.
you.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Thanks, brother.
both of you. Obviously, first time meeting you, but I know, you know, you're definitely very business orientated, and yeah, it seems like you've got something good here going on for sure.
Thanks,
And yeah, the next 5-10 years could be, you know, the same for you guys as well. So
we're sitting at this table again.
maybe
I was
the
gonna
next
say,
5-10
yeah, we can-
years, yeah,
or
we
a
can
different
review
table.
this.
We're a different
That's
table.
right.
Studio you guys built for us.
Yeah.
Here we go.
That's a good.
And on that bombshell, thank you so much for watching. This has been Narrow Path. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, yeah, subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Leave a thoughtful comment down below for the guys at Prominent, and we'll make sure that they get it. We're also going to pop their website down below. If you like what they've said about what they do, you can reach out and fill out a form to make sure you're not a time waster on their website. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you soon.
Awesome.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
nice.
Very good,
Cool.
guys.